All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Former second-round pick, this is djonethre3's, and he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. Running one fly deep for Cooper. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Joe Mixon. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 31-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run here on Nixon. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous kid looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
2nd and 9 now. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards and a 1st down Cowboys. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. A little glimpse of his athleticism there, what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind a line of scrimmage and beyond the obstacles.
And when you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week, because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up, keep him in the pocket. This is the first drive of the game when emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunky yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Aldrich runs this on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. touchdown. Here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
2nd and 4. He'll rifle this one deep right, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Play action, they'll throw. And he'll have his man. That's
Ramsey, bro, you got the fuck. I'm under that. Come on, man.
Big play here for the Cowboys. And even 50 yards.
And that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. So how about that for a changeover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet. Right now, where we stand in first place in their division. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The last one good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Sliding out of the pocket. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down. Here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. It on first down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he runs it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Here we go. Check 50, check 50.
They'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process, when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken him down on this drive before he finally turned around and handed off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
That's water. Can I drink it? That's bubbles.
Yeah, put it in 2-3 hours.
24 hours?
2-3 hours.
They come out here in the eye. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon. And he'll get it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Joe Mixon, his 11th touchdown of the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Rosas good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
That's a steak. Where's the bubble wrap?
You see.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, caught at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was very easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Look it up, look.
Where's the bubble?
Look at the blue up.
You want the lambo?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Did you go burn head? I'm gonna go put the tomorrow.
No, put it over here so it can still move.
Wait, it's gonna move?
Yeah, the blue stuff gonna move.
Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure run. Yeah, he's going to keep it here. The escapability in evidence there as they're good for 15 in the first.
Certainly making his presence felt both the pass.
All right, come on, right.
He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I thought you said it's going moving.
You gotta wait 2 hours. So you leave it back up.
Here's a
Sammy,
second
I'm gonna play tomorrow.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Back to throw here. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They'll drop the throw. Completes it to Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 30.
I gotta see how that thing works. I gotta see how that thing works.
Okay.
The thing was on the charger.
Oh.
That's a workout. Can I use it? I'm gonna use it because I'm gonna get it. You gotta keep on swinging it. What you gotta do? Do this?
And my dude coming up
like this?
at half will join who, Charles? The coach. The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando stats and scores. And this is caught. Across the track in the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good run. That will make the score 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, Roy, touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays, and target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now they'll run with Mixon. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. '49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. They're going to look to throw. It's caught on the sideline, but he's not getting the first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Big. Good game. I'll tell you, I get that bitch at the 45. I'm scoring.
Now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this turns into a disaster. He's not going to get 4 progress. That'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep making that big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
He sets the fire deep. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You don't know no better. 58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Go. 58, Mike, 58, 58, Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Forward set, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters an open space and they run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Second and 2. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught to 10. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Niners win the stretch lead. So for the PAT.
I'm going to get my thing so it's like that.
What?
And this
I'm
one
going to
gives
get my
these
thing
guys a
so
12-point
he's
lead.
like that.
Like,
Don't.
yeah, it's probably.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Hello.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So you know what's my name on TikTok? Buddy Girl. Buddy Girl. Channel.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Channel, come here.
Halftime ball now even deeper. A big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run with Mixon, and he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Don't bring it back there, buddy. We're going to push it over.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Mixon. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. Throwing it into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he lost the football. And they are going to get this one back, it looks like. So nearly like-for-like fumbles, but they hang on to this thing and keep it a turnover. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
That was some strong running. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards to pick up there and also a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll look to throw. Going top shot for Smith-Schuster. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Juju Smith-Schuster with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're going to be a tough for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. They're going to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Yeah, difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Mixon, he takes this from the 30 to the 34.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it out. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to James. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, or more, because that's how you end up converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Down he goes. The 39ers get there. Nick Bosa in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
Come on, let's go get that pair of chains. Huh?
2nd and 15. Throw left side complete. It's Gilbert.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time running. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A Big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will get him one closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, Lord. Oh.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have a touchdown their last go-around. They're going to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drop, and you start thinking to yourself, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
Yeah, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big brother and pound away and try and finish off the game.
Yeah.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Here's Williams to return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs on that first down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Now we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tavarius Moore. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they need to convert on 3rd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return is Williams. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. 2nd and 10. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. Play action. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender against counter let it get away. But it does get away, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for Dallas. 48 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play?
Yeah, somebody else going to be right there.
Able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss a one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
Good job.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 8 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. Rosas good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting.
There's nothing on noise.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
They'll look to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try to make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Oh, that nigga coming off that
They'll
beat.
set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
And he right there. Block the man.
fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight one-point game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Second and 13. And he can't get it through away. He's taken down. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Now a shot taken on
dropping shit, dog.
Two huge plays down the stretch. The sack on second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die fourth down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
This man really dropped everything, dog.
Little time remaining, and Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Mixon with a first down carry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Once again, they run Mixon. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of one there. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And this is good. From 57 yards out.
Boy, that's cool. Fucking Madden, bro.
So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. It is out of bounds. To number 4. He's inside the 30.
Not for me. I'm giving this. You're going to keep going.
14 yards.
You can break this down all you want.
field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching out what they need to do here. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up around the 31. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Set the timer for 2 hours. I got 1 minute left.
Huh?
I got 1 minute left. Look.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Niners, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.